Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I inform you that s1mple, he might be back. Obviously, it's a fluid situation and anything can change at any moment, but for the time being, s1mple is helping FaZe hang on here at the Blast Austin Major. And not only is he seemingly improving every single map he plays, but after getting the chance to sit down and talk to a ton of different pros, it has become very clear just how important his presence, his return, really is.
It's a funny thing because, you know, like when I joined Navi and he was there, it felt kind of unreal. You knew that he was the best of all time. So working with him was a pleasure, and now he's back. Everybody was excited to watch.
Before we get into today's story, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Omen, for being our portal to possibility by sending our crew on an esports world tour, kicking things off in Austin, Texas, to experience the first North American CS major since, well, you know the one.
But it's no more play! Stewie's won the round! We're going to overtime!
Unleash your ultimate gaming potential with the Omen Max 16 laptop. Crafted for powerful performance, the Omen Max 16 is equipped with up to an Intel Core Ultra 9 processor, offering gamers desktop-level performance anywhere, encased in a light, portable body they can take on the go. Then, there's also a groundbreaking new self-cleaning fan technology called Fan Cleaner. Powered by Intel, this built-in feature periodically reverses the fan's direction to prevent dust buildup for absolutely peak reliable performance. And for the first time ever, Omen gives players the ability to manually overclock their laptop CPU and GPU for max performance, up to 250 watts total processing power without having to go into the BIOS. Thanks again to Omen for helping players navigate through any gaming obstacle to reach new levels with the Omen Max 16, now available at omen.com. And now, let's get back to our story.
Okay, so obviously I'm here on location at the Blast Austin Major. In fact, I'm standing in the middle of the group stage battlegrounds. Unfortunately, FaZe lost their first best of one to Aurora. A lot of small mistakes led to them losing some very winnable rounds. As for their second best of one, that hasn't started quite yet for me over here. So all of you watching in the future will just have to sound off on how that went in the comments. And while I will touch on the results of today, I really wanted to take a moment to talk about FaZe's roller coaster ride in Stage 2. Considering this team's newish look and the fact that s1mple's readiness to return wasn't a known quantity, I feel like people weren't really sure what to expect from this team. But right out of the gate, FaZe were able to win both of their best of ones in Stage 2, and pretty damn convincingly, if I might add. Game 1, they absolutely slapped Heroic 13-3 with Frozen leading the charge, but followed closely by s1mple, who put up a 2.03 rating, 17 kills with just 5 deaths.
Linus coming in with the entry. Heroic splitting up short fast. s1mple's here with a response. And a couple of clean taps from s1mple will kickstart this pistol.
Steals himself away, swings out now. s1mple gonna catch him on that jiggle. It's just some pious, 2 kills to his name already. Needs to ace clutch and he can't get past the s1mple AWP. Spammed out by the s1mple orb, and even more aggression. s1mple pistol whips xCloud out of the round.
See ya.
Game 2, FaZe slayed Tyloo 13-5. While s1mple was much quieter, that was thanks in part to a Rain masterclass, which we can expect from time to time. Nevertheless, this was pretty huge. Best of ones, especially at majors, can be a pain. They often ruin the hopes and dreams of even some of the strongest teams. Falcons, point in case. Unfortunately, however, FaZe did struggle in their first 2 best of 3s, getting slapped 2-0 by Legacy. And honestly, all respect to Legacy, they've put on an incredible run so far here at the Major. Now, to be fair, although it wasn't nearly enough, s1mple didn't play all that bad. And he did prove that he still has that fire in him, or humor, depending on how you look at it.
Running down the plotter, Carrigan left in the clutch, and Dumau denies it.
4 kills for Dumau. Okay, he's got a reason to shout.
Things didn't get that much better against 3D Max, another 2-0, and another less than ideal performance from s1mple. Although I don't really think anyone was expecting s1mple to come back and immediately start playing like prime s1mple again. To be honest, I think we just wanted to see him come and play and be able to hang with these players, and I think he was able to. FaZe here just got gapped. Regardless, this meant that FaZe were going to have their backs up against the wall in an elimination match. Coming in and winning both best of ones is cool, but when you go on to lose both best of 3s, That's tough. To make matters worse, FaZe's Stage 3 hopes and dreams rested on a match against MIBR, who just sent Falcons packing, so both teams were bringing in very different vibes. But right out of the gate, FaZe were able to shut down MIBR on map 1, thanks again to a great performance from Frozen, and some solid opping from s1mple.
With these group plays any easier.
One more though.
It's a blinder of a shot from s1mple, but for now Exit gets to stay alive.
What?
Breno not so lucky, and Exit tries to swing and lend a helping hand, and that frees him up to go back and hold on a main. s1mple's not missing right now. That's the 3rd kill in this round. Frozen gonna swing out first. He's got s1mple's back.
HN started off on the same track with FaZe getting a 6-1 lead, but that eventually started to fade away, with the half ending 7-5 in favor of FaZe, but they would not see another round as MIBR launched to 11. It felt like we were heading to a 3rd map where things were really going to get scary, but FaZe had different plans.
It's his activation that felt like it's made all the difference.
Yeah.
They're going right into the arms of s1mple. Time is not on his side, and the orb has him in a box. FaZe clan, Rain and s1mple, overwhelmed. Frozen on a wide swing answers the call. Lukowski unaccounted for on that swing. This is the chance for MIBR. Lukowski spammed to death, and Elige, it's going to be so close. But he's got it! Elige keeps the dream alive!
Elige, just chef's kiss. By the skin of his teeth, he brings FaZe to overtime. And honestly, if you're MIBR, it's hard to come back from that, which they didn't. But OT is a reset. So who would have thought that it was going to be s1mple's strong hand on the op that was going to be the difference maker?
s1mple's had the openers 3 rounds in a row. Does he have the closers in this B-bomb site? There's a bad smoke, it bounces wrong. s1mple hits his 3rd.
Pressure in here, but he's out of ammo, out of chances. It's a flawless CT side from FaZe.
Yeah, the knife even comes out. 3 match points. The s1mple show starts late in the day, but better late than never.
Elige was amazing. Rain locking down window like that, but s1mple getting 2 3Ks to deny MIBR getting a single round in OT, I have no words. So I'll let Elige take it away.
It's been super fun playing with s1mple. I think that he is just as amazing as I remember him. Obviously I played with him 9-10 years ago, whatever it is, and I just remember like how it feels, you know, being on like the same server as him, like how he's like making like his reads and calls like during the rounds, and it feels just the same as it did back then. And I think that, you know, as I watch him, I can see him like hitting the shots that he did, making the rotations that he used to make, like going for like the flicks and actually hitting them in a lot of like those situations. And yeah, I think that s1mple is leveling up like day by day. Like you're seeing it like in the stages, you're seeing it from like Dallas to now.
Now, I'm not saying that s1mple is 100% back, but this was promising. As far as today's best of ones go, the day is still not quite over, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But regardless of what happens, FaZe are still hanging on. And honestly, it's just been so cool to see s1mple playing the way he is, and honestly seemingly enjoying it too, even when they're down.
He loses their life in that one.
Oh, he's brought back an oldie, but a goldie.
Okay, it's a classic. It's his original, so we'll give him that.
Comfortable, s1mple's all
But, you know,
smiles, no stress yet.
I've talked about how I'm tired of the conversation about the GOAT in Counter-Strike. I understand it's necessary, but to me, what really matters is a player's impact, and s1mple's impact is undeniable. As I've said at the start and shown throughout this video, I didn't want to ask pros to make comparisons. So when I sat them down, I asked them, as a competitor, what is it like to have Sasha back in the server? And if one thing is clear, it is how special this guy is to so many different people.
It's always good to see that. It's always good to have like someone where you can challenge him as well. So it's always, I like it, because if I will be alone at the top, it will be useless. So I always like to have someone where I can challenge, he can challenge me and I can challenge him back. So
it brings joy to me, seeing him being back. I feel like we all missed his vibe, his style of play, him being at the games. He brings a lot to the game. I don't feel like he's been playing as we know he can play, but it's still nice to see him hit the flicks, hit the shots, clutch some rounds, get the entry. I don't know. I just love seeing him play and I'm happy for him. I hope he continues growing on his form?
I'm very happy. I was really sad when I saw that he's not there for some time, you know. But now from what I can see and what I can hear, that he's grinding a lot and he wanna stay there, you know, and he wanna keep playing. He doesn't wanna take breaks anymore, and I think it's very important to the game, to all of the teams, to all of the players, because s1mple is one of the best whoever played this game, you know. And yeah, I'm just happy to have him, and I just hope that he will keep going and he will be better and better.
Whatever happens, happens. I'm just glad that he's back, and I hope he stays back. I am just super grateful to be here right now and can't wait to see the rest of Stage 3 and get into the Moody Center. Make sure you all keep up with our socials, because I'll be here on the ground keeping everyone informed with what is going down. And I hope you have been enjoying watching the greatest esport in the world as much as I have. Performance from Frozen and some solid opping from s1mple, the person who this video is about. Sorry, I forgot his name for a second. Food has been good, barbecue's been good, chicken's been good. Can't wait to eat a salad. That's gonna be huge for my gut health. Excuse me. Wouldn't be a Devon shoe without a burp.